Intonation. First, we cover what is unique about intonating with an EverTune saddle. Then we cover what intonation is and how to do it. Intonation is when we adjust the saddle position so that every note on the fretboard plays in tune. What is unique about intonating an EverTune bridge is the fact that the saddle moves in zone 2 every time we intonate, and has to be reset to the proper playing position after every intonation adjustment. Watch. To adjust the saddle position, we turn this screw, here. As we can see, this screw here moves the pivot point and the two stops. And the string holds the top of the saddle in the same place. So the saddle's position in zone 2 changes when we intonate. Watch it again. So we have an extra step in intonating the EverTune saddle. We must reposition the saddle in the playing position using the tuning peg after adjusting the intonation screw. Watch. These two steps in action. Notice we start in the recommended playing position with the bottom of the saddle very near the front stop for fast bending. This playing position is covered in Scene 5, Easy Bending. To make the string length shorter, we move the pivot point forward by loosening the intonation screw. Then we tighten the tuning peg until the saddle is back in the perfect playing condition. To make the string length longer, first loosen the tuning peg. Then tighten the intonation screw. Then check saddle position and readjust to the perfect playing position with the tuning peg. Now we want to go over what intonating is and why it is great to do. Most guitars are tricky to intonate, so most people never do. A well-intonated guitar is a very beautiful sounding instrument, and since the EverTune bridge is so easy to intonate, we highly recommend it. Intonating is adjusting the length of the string so that the notes high up on the fretboard, frets 12 and higher, are as in tune as the notes low on the fretboard. To intonate a string, we first tune that string's open note. The open note is the note played when we pluck the string without fretting it. Once this open note is in tune, we then check the tune of the octave. The octave note is the note we hear when we pluck the string while holding down the string at the 12th fret. If the open note is in tune and the octave is sharp, then we want to lengthen the string. We lengthen the string by turning the intonation screw clockwise. Here is a full example of intonating a string in this way. First, pluck the open note. It's in tune. Now fret the 12th fret and pluck. It's sharp, so we first loosen the tuning peg. Then we turn the intonation screw clockwise. Then we reset the saddle position to the playing position. We have now successfully lengthened the string. Now we check our intonation again to see if we have lengthened it the right amount. Still a little sharp on the 12th fret, so we will lengthen the string again. This string is ready. One last example. First, we pluck the open note, then the 12th fret. The 12th fret note is a bit flat, so now we want to shorten the string, which means we loosen the intonation screw. And reset the saddle position with the tuning pegs. We have successfully shortened the string. Now we recheck intonation to see if our adjustment is sufficient. Still a tiny bit flat. Perfect.